Hello everybody and welcome back to my Wii screen. It's actually been quite a long time since I've actually showed you my awesome filled home screen complete with games. But anyway, besides these games, we are going to be looking at, if my Wii thing would not cut out, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now, I've actually wanted to play this game for quite a while, but never got around to it, and excuse if you hear excuse if you if you hear an echo, because I can't actually use headphones with this anymore with my TV, because I've actually gotten a new TV, so that's kind of got me angers, cause it's dumb now. Oh, now calibrating. Be a good boy and put the Wii remote down. There we go. Oakley dokley, we're done. Stop. Man, my thing keeps cutting out. Like, I'm too... I think I'm actually too far away from the sensor bar. I don't know. But anyway, let's press the button. So, we have three delectable awesomeness files. We got Nintendo, and then we got these. I'm going to be starting on the blue file, because blue's my favorite color, because yes. So, we got Link. We don't want Link, and let's see. Actually, let me, there we go, I calibrated it, and yeah, this is actually, you know what, jeez, that buzzing. Wii remote settings, and Rumble, get off my thing, like, jeez. Is it off? Okay, yeah, that is way better. The rumble is way too, it's way too violent on the Wii, it's dumb. So anyway, censor it again, and I'm going to pick out the best name in the world, guys, so I'll be right back in a second. And there we go, the best name in the history of anything. No one has ever thought about that name because Joe. So, let's see, we cut into some trees because trees are what we want to see in The Legend of Zelda. Because this is my Breath of the Wild. Oh, weird thing of demise. This is actually a weird area, because I don't think this area, like, I don't think you actually go to this part of the woods. I don't even know if that's an area or if that's just there, you know what I mean? Like, just, you know, middle of nowhere woods. The Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary. I actually have the 25th anniversary disc. It's like an orchestra thing. I actually have it in the case for my Breath of the Wild, for Skyward Sword. I wish this was Breath of the Wild, jeez. Not to play this game because I don't have Breath of the Wild because I'm a scrub. Scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub lord. So what's happening, man? We got blue loft wing. I wish you could have, you know, the blue loft wings and all that stuff. What I would have thought would be cool, I don't know if they could have done this, but you know how your Mii character has like a favorite color you can set to it and all that? I was thinking, whatever your Mii color's favorite color was, I guess, you know, that would be the color of your loft wing, but then again, I don't know how it would, you know, pick that, because that didn't come out to the Wii U where you actually, you know, selected a Mii and then played a game. At least I'm pretty sure that's with the Wii U. I don't think the Wii actually does that. My cat's just laying on the floor being cute because she wants attention. You're not getting attention, cat. You stay there. So mean. So I haven't even talked about what's happening in the game yet. Well, I kind of did. We got Link, cartoonish animation, which I don't even know if I'm a big fan of that art style in this game. I know a lot of people actually downright, you know, don't like the art style. It's okay. It's I don't know, it's just weird. But I don't know if I would, well, actually I probably would prefer Breath of the Wild's art style, or, you know, as opposed to this, because this just makes, like, it makes everything look weird, you know. And the fact that this is a Wii game, you know, it's being run in 480p, so that doesn't make anything better. Hello. So, the other reason why I named myself Joe, you know, because, you know, cutting straight into other topics, but this is another Zelda game, which I don't even know if, like, you know, all Zelda games do this, but it's another Zelda game where whatever you put in the, you know, the character when you name yourself, that's actually what the NPCs call you. I know it does that in Breath of the Wild. I know it does that in Ocarina of Time. I can't get Breath of the Wild off my mind. I don't know why. Hey, Sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter is your alarm clock, as it is. Rise and shine, Joe, in blue letters, yes. Today's the wing ceremony. So the wing ceremony, I don't know how good or not I'm going to be in the wing ceremony, because the wing ceremony involves stuff that I haven't done in 5 or so years. And when I say 5 years, I mean like 2 months. But anyway, let's open the cabinet, or whatever you want to call this. We get a rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. So that's the first money we've gotten in the game. Whoop-de-doo. Is there anything over here at all? Let's see. Oh, here? I don't understand. Actually, I do, but anyway. Let's take a look of what we actually have here. We have, let me center this. Ooh, look, it's another room. We get to peek in other people's rooms. Rooms as is. So anyway, I'm not actually sure what they want us to do at this point. I think at this point you just, wander around and do whatever. What do you have to say? Morning, Joe. Why are you so much taller than me? So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? No. All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza. The plaza. Of course, that Crimson Loft Wing. Oh, that's what we gotta do. Okay. So, if I actually remember correctly, the beginning of the game has you actually searching for your Loft Wing, which, they kind of emphasize that it's a Crimson Loft Wing, meaning that it's a special breed of Loft Wing. And it's like, oh, that Loft Wing, it chose me and all that. Which I guess, that too would kind of not work of having your, your favorite color be the Loft Wing, now that it's like, oh, it's a Crimson Loft Wing and all that. Why is everyone so much taller than me? Actually, I think what we do is we pick up another barrel. Let's see. Aw, thanks. I didn't think you had time. I'm busy. No, I'm not. So, cool thing about this is you can actually use a joystick to select an option. Originally, I thought you had to actually use the Wii remote and tilt it left to right, but turns out you can just use the joystick. Which, I probably knew that before, but I haven't played this game in a while, so, I gotta get used to all this stuff. So he's trying to, talk about the thing on the right you see, with all the tutorial stuff. Let me actually turn that off, because to be honest, I don't need it. Let's see, where is that again? I don't know. Oh, that's here, isn't it? We can't actually do anything right now, I don't think. Help. Okay. Yeah, we can't actually do anything with it. So, this game actually has stamina, which, me looking at Breath of the Wild footage, I'm like, wow, you really don't have that much stamina in this game. Because in this game, it seems like, look how long you can, well, I'm indoors, so Link doesn't, he doesn't exactly run. But in this game, you'll notice that you can actually run a lot longer than, Breath of the Wild, and understandably so, because you can actually upgrade your stamina vessel and all that in Breath of the Wild, and in this game, you're just stuck with what you have. So, the reason why I'm doing this is because I think I get 20 rupees from Fledge. That is his name. I think she just said it and I didn't pay attention, but anyway. Thanks, that was a huge help, Joe. I know it's not much, but here's half the pay. So you got 50 rupees. 40, because I can math right. Because 20 plus 20 is 50. I have to hang back and watch the academy today, so let's go. Ooh, pots, look. Yes, physics at work. So, I don't know if I'm going to be, exactly 100%ing the game. I want to get as much stuff as I actually, can. Like most games, I've never actually 100% completed the game, so I'm just gonna go by memory here and actually, try to remember what I actually have to do, because I'm pretty sure that I actually remember. I know I'm saying actually all that time, so many times, but anyway. Here we have Skyloft. the city in the sky, or town in the sky, whatever you want to call it. We got windmills, we got statues of the goddesses, and we have a person, the tutorial person. Hey Joe, up here. Good morning to see you, Joe. Yeah, so, sorry if it's like all pixelated and stuff. It's actually like that on my TV too. I don't know why it's doing that, you know, but it is yeah, this is totally an N64 game. But this is a Wii game. It's in, you know, Wii games are generally in 480p, at least I'm pretty sure like all of them are. So, you know, it's not gonna look that good, plus my capture card's not exactly the best, so I don't know. So this guy is pretty much like the girl in Ocarina of Time who would be like, target me! But it's like, you don't actually have to do that. Well, in Ocarina of Time, you didn't have to do that. Actually, yeah, you did, now that I think about it. So this game, with the stamina, actually introduces wall climbing, which I think this game introduced that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, you know, Twilight Princess didn't have that stuff. I've never actually played Twilight Princess, to be honest. I've actually watched videos, but I've never actually played it. I think I actually watched a full Let's Play on that like 3-4 years ago. I don't know. So is this showing us about the auto jump thing? Something in Breath of the Wild where you can actually, you know, you get to manually jump, which some people actually don't like that. Some people do. Some people are like, oh, what? What exactly do you think you're doing, ignoring your instructor? Oh, okay. I didn't realize I had to talk to him. So, what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice? Yes, I am. You have someone to meet? Ooh, Zuldu's waiting for you, is she? Yes, she is. Perfect timing. Timing. Has a pet named Mia. So, I don't know if this is actually required. Maybe. I don't know, though. So it's pretty much a cat demon thing. I really don't know what it is. All I know is that it can fly and it's evil. Well, not during the daytime, but I'm on it. Fantastic. So you'll do it? No, I didn't say I'm on it because I would do it, but whatever. You should be able to climb up there because this wall has, you know, conveniently has vines on the side of it because we are convenient. So, this is another thing that I'm gonna have to, you know, adjust myself to is, swinging to go up further or left or right. I kind of did that in reversed order, but anyway, let's go over here. Hey, Joe, in bigger font than the rest. I don't care how good a jumper are, you'll never be able to get up there. Or yes, I can. I have levitation hacks, man. So the wooden box, yes, that is indeed a wooden box. But yeah, I don't know if it's my controller, but like me shaking the Wii remote left and right, it's not really responsive at all. Like I have to shake my Wii remote like, you know, violently to actually, you know, have it do what I want it to. And I like how he holds the cat. Like he's like, no, don't pee on me. Well, actually, that's a perfect position. Well, if it was a boy, I guess, but you know, who cares? But anyway, here's your cat thing. I like how Link just drops it, or Joe. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're too busy. Oh, you don't get anything? I think that's him. I think you do get something from him, but not right now. I'm not exactly sure. I believe Zelda is there with him. So, gonna be a lot of cutscenes in this video. I'm already at like 14 minutes, and the introduction to this game is like, you know, full-on cutscenes. That's pretty much what it is, you know, in you know, that's what the beginning is, pretty much entirely. Can I actually, oh, man, I was gonna go into the settings, but it's like, nope, we have a cutscene. Ooh, what is this? Blue Loft Wings. Is that Zuldu I see? I think it is Zuldu. Man, Link just like casually approaching like, hello. Those blue eyes, man. Link always has blue eyes. Like what, actually I would say what game does he not have blue eyes, but I think there are a couple of them. And to be honest, that's because, you know, it's in Game Boy, and so they're not going to give Link blue eyes in Game Boy. Because, you know, it's just, his eye is like 1 pixel. They're not going to give him like a blue pixel on his face. Everyone has blue eyes though. Like all the main characters have like blue eyes. They've always like, I don't know, that's just a thing that I've noticed. Not all the time, but just in a lot of Zelda games, like the main characters will have like blue eyes. I don't know what Nintendo's obsession is with blue eyes, but they just have blue eyes. Aren't they beautiful, especially this instrument? Don't you love when I do that? Like, I'll just randomly start, like, you know, I'll randomly start reading the text, and it's hilarious. Because there'll be absolutely no context in what I say. But she's talking about like her outfit and the harp now, and she has like this face that looks like, please kill me. How do I look? Nice costume. Great. Great. Looks great. Ha, I think so too. Well, of course you're gonna think it's great. Well, actually, no. But I'm not Tony the Tiger. But there you are, Zuldu. I should probably stop calling her Zuldu. I don't care. Father. Ah, yes, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, giving your capacity for sleep. I don't feel like reading now. Oh, jeez. Except for this dude, he has brown eyes, cause why not? Brown eyes. I have brown eyes. Everyone has brown eyes. Father, I don't know if you can do it. Well, I can do it. Link's face, man. Like, you can tell that he's crying on the inside, like, why doesn't she believe me? Why? Man, it's like, why, Zelda? No need to worry yourself, Zuldu. So the wing ceremony. I don't even know if I'm going to be get into the wing ceremony in this video. I'm already at like 17 minutes, surprisingly. But you've known him ever since you were both very little, and there I go again saying the text where it has no context. So, in a little bit, it's actually going to pretty much say that my Loftwing's missing after Zelda violently throws me off the edge, because that's what a Zelda do. But not until we see Zelda's Loftwing. When we were young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. Ah, but the first meeting between Joe and his Loftwing was extraordinary, was it now? The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare, we were sure. Man, I always do that. Every time I'm talking, I'm like, I'll say W instead of R. It's so dumb. Do you recall when Joe and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. Cat, no cat, stop, man. Jumping on my computer, why? What is that? And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say that something. Man, some of the facial expressions in this game, it's just too much. I don't know, it's something about it. And then he's like, dude, my Loftwing's down in the sky. Oh, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Joe and his bird. My bird, man, my bird. Anyone who's a part of something special, I pressed A by accident. I'm stupid. I'm Dumbo. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. Father. Just say Dad. You know, Dad, man. Stop calling him Father. That wasn't even blue text. It was just Father. Because, you know, we all know who the father is by now. Father. Calm down, my dear. Is Zelda a deer? Yeah, she is. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Joe. I wonder why that is. Listen, Joe, you'd better fly your heart out today. Isn't that a kind of, isn't that kind of a little harsh? I don't want to fly my heart out. I like how Zelda's like, get over here. Here we are, go on and jump. Yeah, like I said, these cutscenes are like so long. I don't know why. And Link's like, dude, I can't sense my bird. Because, in the Zelda world, Link's actually talking, but you can't hear him because stuff. Okay, Joe, go ahead and press down. You know, I always wondered how would that, you know, how the characters actually, you know, in roleplay the characters are talking, but it's, you know, it's text bubbles or whatever. How, you know, what would that sound like? You know, Zelda being like, oh, press C down, Link. Like, what? Like, how would that translate? Like, good thing there's no, you know, voice acting. That didn't come till Breath of the Wild, and that's not every character. But anyway, shouldn't, you know, Zelda be going to like jail or something, you know, for pushing me off a dock? Like, you know, this kind of, apparently there's no, you know, there's no discipline. I don't know. Are you two alright? I like how out of all that, the bird is the one that gets, you know, hurt. Like, okay, this is very odd, Joe. What could have possibly happened? So the bird ignored me because I'm not sacred enough, apparently. Well, no, that's not at all what they said. That's just what I'm saying because I'm an idiot, but that's besides the point. So anyway, as soon as this cutscene would stop being an idiot, I would actually go and find my loft wing, but you guys are just preventing me from doing that, and I'm getting angers, not really. But cutscenes are cutscenes, and cutscenes are the best. Not really, but anyway. I think cutscenes are actually just a means of Nintendo copyrighting your video. That's all they really are, with the bell. A bell is tolling, why do I always say, whatever. Instructor Howell, Horwell, okay. Joe, you should go explain the situation to him. So we are already, geez, I'm already at like 22 minutes. But father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Joe asks him, he'll probably just ask you about it. Idiot! See, exactly. Quite true, as usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. My dear! My boy! Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself, Joe. But that's going to be in the next episode as soon as a screen would, okay, there we go. So, that's going to actually be in the next episode, so until then, we will just, you know, actually let's go to the save point so I can at least, you know, show this and tire myself out. That's what you look like when you're tired, by the way. At least I got to show that, I guess. So these are stamina fruit. I know you didn't need me to, like, you know, explain that, but pretty much you run over them and you get your stamina back. So what do you do? Best thing in the game. So anyway, these are your save statues. You can't save anywhere in the game besides here. This is kind of like the, it's, you know, it's kind of like the thing in Majora's Mask where you had to go to the owl to save. At least I'm pretty sure you did it. Maybe you didn't. I don't know though. I just remember that. But anyway, since I saved, we're going to start the video here. I'm almost already at 23 minutes. So in the next episode, we will get our bird back, and we'll do stuff with the bird. But until then, guys, see you later and goodbye.